Tracy and you're watching Midlife Mamaw on YouTube. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have you had your coffee yet? Because I'm working on number 2. Yes, I am. I had a friend of mine online to ask me about my festival hat, and I thought, hey, you know what? Why not? I'm going to go ahead and tell you now about this. I wear a festival hat every time that we go to any kind of a festival, and mostly it's to keep the sun off my face. I need a wider brim, but I look awful in hats. Yeah, and it's because I got a big pumpkin head, you know, and I look awful in hats. And I was just like, okay, husband likes this, let's go for it. So, you know, and then I started putting my pins and stuff on it. And people have stopped me at festivals and said, you know, I love your hat and stuff like that. Well, you know, I got the hat at Dollar Tree for $1. I'm not kidding. It's got a little ribbon in the back. It's really neat. I did not put the ribbon on. It came like that. But yeah, this is my initials. The little ribbon that's on the, in between my initials happens to be from a little friend. A little child. I'm not going to mention her name, but it was from her, and I'm so excited about that. And so I kept it all those years. This is earrings that was given to me by a friend in Hamlin County. And this cameo here, scratching? Hold on. Ew. If you look at it, see, it's not a real cameo, duh. Okay. But well, it is a real cameo. It's just not made out of ivory or anything like that. It was 50% off over at Hobby Lobby, and I love cameos. Love them. I love pins and stuff like that. If I go somewhere, I try to get a pin so that I can put it on my hat. And I went to Texas, and I got the we found the coffee cup that Rachel had told me about like a couple of weeks before. It is an old coffee cup that it's up in the cabinet. I'm not getting it for it right now, but it was the Tennessee Oilers before they changed their name to the Tennessee Titans. And so all of, you know, and it was in Texas. And it still has the little tags and everything on it. So I got that, but I wanted something from Texas, right? And Barbara, my daughter's mother-in-law, she went and she got me a coffee mug. So I'm still thankful for that, Barbara. And it's just so cute. And the reason that I'm not using it this morning is because I took that. What did I do with it? Yes, I know where it is. I took that and actually packed it in my stuff from Texas so it wouldn't get broke. And it's still packed up. I know, I'm awful. I'm awful. When it comes to me unpacking, packing or unpacking, I can pack in a minute. But when it comes to unpacking, it takes me forever. And I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Yesterday, I had to do baby's medicine. He was in the crate behind me, and the cage. And see, there's nobody in there today. There's no need to be. Most of the times, I'll just leave the door open and they can come and go as they want to, because I do have a gravity feeder in there. Anyway, back to the hat. Tennessee stuff. This right here is the Point Park, and that's in Chattanooga. Love that place. I went there because of Andy's Journeys, and his link is in the description of some of my fave people to watch on YouTube. he has some really, really wonderful videos. So if you want to, check him out. But we went, because of him, because of some of the videos that we saw, we went to Point Park in Chattanooga, and I got that to put on my hat. You know, I wish that I had gotten a pin from Texas, but honestly, while I was down there, I was so distracted from tumbleweed hunting and visiting with fam and friends and everything that was going on. I forgot all about it. But we'll be going back in March of 2019 so that we can help celebrate our granddaughter's 3rd birthday. There goes our freaking fly. I swear I killed that one yesterday. Told you. I keep a fly in this house. Anyway, so wanted to tell you about this. You can get these. Here's mine. You can get these at the Dollar Tree while supplies last, I reckon. And I think that it's super neat. I am actually going to go on the 29th for my mammogram. So if you haven't had yours yet, this is a great day to go ahead and call and get that all fixed up so that you can get in there and get your mammogram. Now, look, I ain't perfect. I have told people this before. I have went 2 years without getting my mammogram. Bad stuff. Bad. Because that's just wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I am rectifying that, and I am going on the 29th. I've had that set up since before we went to our Texas trip. And Dan's going with me. He's wearing his support shirt, and we're going to go. Hopefully they won't find anything. I've been very fortunate. I have several friends that have not been fortunate. So it is very important that you, especially if you're 40 and above, I really don't know what the guidelines are now. They keep changing them on me. But, and if you have a history of breast cancer in your family, this is also, you know, just because we're pushing mammograms and pushing monthly breast exams, which I do, and, you know, just because we're pushing all of this stuff for women, that does not mean that men do not get breast cancer. They do. Most of you know that. It's very rare, but it does happen. I need you guys to be very particular about your breasticles, because if you feel something strange, something that's oddly, you know, different, I need you to make sure that you bring this to the attention of your doctor. And if you, while we're on it, soapbox, if y'all have been to the doctor this year, that's right. My cats are getting onto you now. You need to get to the doctor and have your annual exam. It is important that you keep up with this stuff. Dan and I neglected our health for years. We are about almost caught up with everything that we need to do, and we've been doing this for years now. From booster shots to we're caught up on them, baby. Had to get caught up on them before Hattie was born. But from booster shots, tests that we had been hoping to avoid, or we have just been flat out ignoring, to finding out new stuff, and don't put it off. Get it out there. Get it over with. Have some peace of mind. I beg you. Because we want you all to, if there is something wrong, we want you to find out about it soon rather than later. Because sooner may mean a bigger chance of survival. And in most cases it is. So, promise me. Oh, come on, do it. Alright, now, basically this was a pin that was given to me by a little girl, and this is my rosary. My friend made for me because I love purple, and so she made that for me, and I put it on here. And the reason that I put it on there is because it broke, and I used my other, I have several rosaries, but I thought, hey, you know what, I'm just going to put that on my hat. And so that's why it's there. And this pen, my mother gave to me. It was part of hers. And I told you that my mother had, I had convinced her to give me, sorry this keeps focusing in and out. I've hit something that's, anyway, I convinced her to give me her cameo. One of her cameos, she's got others, but this one she didn't like so much, so I still had to convince her to give it to me, and she did. And I will show that to you at a later time, I think, if I can remember to do it. I need to make lists, and I know somebody that's really good at following her lists and making lists, and that would be, you can look down in the description, and that would be Being Bailey, and she is, I wished I was as young as her, and I mean she's dang, she gets things done, and I wish that I could be that organized or whatever, but I can't stay still. I still haven't fixed the knob on my dishwasher because I can't remember, I can't stay still long enough to do it. Do I have attention deficit disorder? Yes, I do. I've always been like that. I can't stay still, not because of caffeine, it's just because I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, I do. I just can't stay still, and it's not hyper. This crap just started probably about a month ago. It may be medication that I'm on, and I have no idea, but I am always fidgeting, but no, I can't say that it started a month. No, wait a minute. See, I have no idea. People that, if I go to their house to visit them, they will, a lot of them know this. They know I know they know. I prowl. I prowl in things. I don't come to your house and then start prowling through your stuff. It's just that if you have something that's like on the end table or something like that, and it's got like a catch-all, like it's got pins and stuff like that, you might see me start going through it. I think it's the obsessive compulsive. That a reason that I do that, this is like therapy. I'm like, I think I'm obsessive compulsive. We all know I am. But I will start looking through that, and my mother keeps something on her. She's done this for years because she's known this about me. She keeps something on her end table, and she knows that I'm going to go through it. It pins, whatever it is. If she left her jewelry box there one day, and I lost my mind and started going through it. But I can't help myself. I can't. You got a junk drawer and you want it arranged? I'll fix it for you. I know that I've got 2 girlfriends right now that they actually leave baskets of stuff. They just throw stuff in it, and because they know that I will go through it. And they don't mind either. But I know that's just a weird thing that I just shared with you. So leave something out on your, somewhere in a catch-all, and I'll look at it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have not spoke to my doctor about that, and I don't think I want him to know. But also, something that I wanted to speak with you about, because I'm all about the fall stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look. That's right. That's right. Apple cider goodness. Come on, come on, come on. Focus. See? I got this. Now, this is not good for your blood sugar. Focus. Focus me. Focus! Why is it not wanting to focus? There we go. Yeah, I know. I know what's wrong. I'm sure I'm going to get 4 or 5 people telling me what to do with my camera now. Anyway, so I got these and I was like, oh, I want some of this. And it costed like $10 or something over at Walmart. And I thought, because it's really hard to get me to do to put forth that extra money for anything. I mean, coffee, yes. Some other stuff, sure, why not? But when it comes to like teas and cocoa and stuff like that, I have to really have that money to spend on something else besides, you know, moving on. So I went and I got this and I tried it, and it's not good for your blood sugar, just saying. But this, I bought this prior to my doctor telling me all this junk. So I went. It's awesome. It is awesome. I can't remember what it says. Hold on. Give me a minute. Somewhere it says to use the one shot of butterscotch schnapps. Okay, that would not be it. 6 ounces. I think you're supposed to do the 6 ounce thing. Anyway, it's really great. I don't have my glasses on, and I know that's why I'm not seeing it, because I know that I read it before. 3 easy steps. 1 cool, 2 pill, 3 recycled, sustainable capsules, and 3... What? Six. But don't go past 8. Anyway, it is so delicious. For reals. Anyway, you'll try it. It's worth the extra money that you spend. I'm not kidding. Now, we do have some hot cocoa and some other things that I've been trying in McCurrick. You see there's a cat laying on McCurrick, right? That's chocolate. She sits on it. When it's on. If it's on, she sits. If it's off, she's gone. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I was trying to get out there to you, is that it's 6 ounces. And I don't know, I've rambled. I'm so sorry for that. There is no editing this junk. It is what it is. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope you come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about a little crafty thing that I'm getting ready to do. Hopefully get it over with by this weekend, if I'm lucky. I know Saturday I've got to go into work and do some stuff, but I'm going to take you along with me, okay? And thank you again for everybody who is visiting and subscribing. And I'm so amazed at how wonderful the community is out there in YouTube, and how welcoming you are, and how good you are to other people. And there's just such good people out there. Just the only thing you got to do is just look around and find something in common. And I love the craftiness, and I love the vlogging, and I love the exploration. I mean, there's just so much out there. And so anyway, I'm going to shut up. Get me another cup of coffee, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of today. Bye.